Okay, are we live? All right, welcome back to Hamza Talks Ball. I think it's been months since I've done a live stream or anything of that sort. So big up to everyone. Obviously, Hamza just tweeted it, retweeted it, whatever. But make sure to like and subscribe on the Instagram. We don't have an Instagram actually. I always say that the Twitter, the TikTok, the YouTube, because we're aiming to have more um podcasts and channels, not channels, streams, have more guests on this year. So we look forward to trying to build a channel for the year. But before we get into that, G certified, what are you saying? How you doing?
Yes, bro, man. Big up Dammy, big up Hamza. We're back again. New season starting tomorrow. I could
Absolutely.
enough of the preseason. We're ready for the big stuff.
New season 2024, 2025. Listen, are you telling me tomorrow is the first game?
Yeah. Dammy's team. It's Dammy's team against is it Fulham?
Yeah, Fulham. We're at home to Fulham.
Wait.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Fulham what? Old Trafford?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, I'm there, man.
It's crazy.
There.
Crazy.
Oh,
wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you're there?
I'm watching that game, man.
Face your book. So go to work or do something else.
No.
But we might as well get actually. Hamza, how are you doing? It's been a long time, man.
Long time, man. I know. Long time, man. It's been a tough couple of months, for us. So now we just we're stressed, man. We're stressed.
We might as well get
but City already have started problem like what we started last season. Like as soon as the season started, KDB was out. Now
we might as well get into that. What do you think? So the big news is that Oscar Bob is injured for, I think, is it not 2 to 3 months? With what's the injury? Was it Achilles? Was it metatarsal? What was it? Fractured tibia. And that is upsetting because obviously I'm a Man United fan, so obviously don't want City to do well. However, I'm not an evil person. I obviously don't want anyone to get injured. And I was actually looking forward to seeing him play this season because I've seen him in pre-season. I saw him last season, and that guy is a baller. And obviously with the fact that Alvarez has left, they don't necessarily play in the same positions, but a forward has left. But I've heard that Bernardo is going more inside, or was going more inside. So the fact that there was a space on the right for him and Savio to battle out. He's injured. So now what? What do you think of that? And what do you think you're going to do in the transfer window? Anyone can go.
Go on, Giuseppe. On here.
Yeah, no, I think now we're gonna have to be forced to go into the market. I think before they were a little bit kind of like, okay, we've got. We might not. I don't think we'll get the Rodri replacement. I think he's gonna put Nico O'Reilly as the backup DM.
That was stressing me out, man.
I'm being real, Hamza. I think that's where I was gonna go. But now they have no choice to go in for a striker.
Why? This is what I don't understand. Like you know what annoys me a lot? Like this year, I don't get annoyed in City, but this, what annoys me is the fact that I've been saying that everything we do in life here, before you get out the road or you get into the car, you wear your seatbelt. You make a risk assessment. Where am I gonna go? How am I going to get there? Am I going to get there safe? You make that judgment. When I've been saying to City fans are like I think we need signings. And I'm like, last year, I remember, what was so hard about us here? Two things. That 3 games Rodri missed. We all stressed.
I'm pretty sure you lost. I'm pretty sure you didn't win a single one. You lost to Arsenal. You lost to Wolves, and I don't know what the third one was.
We lost to Arsenal 1-0. We lost to Villa, and we
okay, so you lost to Wolves. Yeah, you lost because that's when.
Wolves,
yeah, because that's when.
Somewhere. Where did we go?
Because that's when Pep said that
Wolves.
Korean guy. That was it, and you lost that game.
Yeah. So we started that, and it was mad. And then he comes back. Luckily, he didn't get injured. But guess what was the biggest problem? Yeah, he had this. Yeah, he had a yellow card and he got suspended. He had a red card. He got suspended for that 3, but he came to his 7th yellow. And I remember it was like 14 games to go or 13 games to go. And I'm here looking. I'm thinking, Rodri, don't pick up a yellow, please. I swear, you certified. I was on my knees every day. Like, he should allow that defender just to run through so he doesn't get a yellow. Every single day. Why should we live in that? Like 10 yellow in 38 games for a DM.
Wait, are you also not worried that he went off the cup final, the European, whatever, the Euros final, injured? And I was shocked because obviously he's probably played a lot of games, but I was shocked because Rodri never comes off. So are you not shocked? Are you not like worried that maybe that might trickle down into this season? And if Rodri's injured and you haven't got another backup or replacement, you are screwed. I'm telling you this for free. So are you not worried about that?
No, I understand 100%. Nico Riley can't hack it. People don't understand. But you know what? They're us here. Me, I want to win this Premier League. Yeah, I think it's a must. It's a must. Why should I lower the standards? Why? And I believe Pep thinks like me. Pep thinks. Pep doesn't go there thinking that, oh, I'm okay with coming second. You know, we've had 4 good seasons. He doesn't go like that. Pep goes, we need to win. He wants to be a winner. Do you think Pep Guardiola wants to lose this league to Arteta?
No.
Do you really think?
I don't think it's a Pep thing, I'm saying. I think it's something to do with the board. That's what I think it is. Because I think if Pep is, in most seasons, if he wants a player, he will go out and just wait and he'll get the player. I think the board is a little bit like, okay, at the minute, I'm not too sure why. Yeah, but I am starting to think that is because
why is the hesitation? Why is I don't understand the hesitation.
I am starting to think, Hamza, it's to do with the charges. I'm not gonna lie, because I know that obviously that you could be like, okay, there was a season that we just signed Grealish and nobody else, but we spent £100 million that season. You know what I'm saying, to bring in Grealish. So I think there's something there to do with the charges, and the club are a little bit. I'm not saying if it's went good or bad. I'm just saying that I think there's something there.
Wait, G7, on that, do you think you're gonna get like a real sanction here? Do you think you're in trouble?
I think we'll get points deducted for sure. Tell me, if we don't get any points deducted with 115 charges, then I'll be surprised. Whenever
I don't think so. I think it'll be a fine. I think it's this. I think Premier League's reputation is under the line. I was
gonna say that.
I think Premier League are worried. They're not it's not like they're trying to fight Everton. It's Manchester City.
No. That's a lie. That's a lie. Everton have been threatened with point deduction about 4 times last year. This season, no, they got it last season, by the way, and this season they're going to get another one apparently. So don't try that.
So they got already last season.
Yeah, they had about 7 or something. I can't remember. But,
no, did they not reverse it?
No, so I think in total they had 10. They took off about 3 or 4 of those ones and left the remaining ones. Then this season, I'm not sure what Everton are doing, but they want to put another one in. So they've had one.
I'm so confident about these charges. Nothing's gonna happen. In fact, because bro, it just looks so blatant jokes. Yeah, that how do you find these guys guilty when they went to the biggest court, European court? Yeah, and these guys were found not guilty. So basically, Premier League have to prove it. Let's say, for example, you certify things like Mancini. We paid Mancini backhand in Abu Dhabi. Go and get Mancini's bank statement. Do they have the bank statement for Mancini?
So what happens if they get it?
They don't, bro. How do they get? How can I get your bank statement?
If you're trying to investigate me for fraud, of course you can.
Yeah, but you're not gonna. Do you think Mancini will give his bank statement?
The bruv, they don't need to ask him. That's why they can just go to the bank.
Because you can't have to access their accounts. You have to say, yo, look at Mancini's bank account. And this has to be valid. Like the bank has to confirm this is Mancini's bank account. This was paid by Man City.
Okay.
It has to be conclusive evidence.
Okay, so can I ask you a question? Wait,
things like that cannot be. You can't.
Wait. Can I ask you a question? So if you do, I've never done this, and I don't condone this, and I'm not promoting this on this channel. But if you go and do fraud, like obviously money laundering, how do they know that you've got this illegal money into your account?
I think these guys are desperate. Let me tell you.
Oh my! He's not going to answer it. Of course he's not.
No.
Oh, you're not going to answer it. No, fair enough.
No, I'm telling you the truth. They've got into these emails, the same emails. Ornstein said it in the video recently. Yeah, yesterday or today. He said these are the same recycled things that Man City have been charged, but they're found not to be guilty in the court of law. So it doesn't make sense. It's just the same thing 2011, 2012, 2012, 2013, 2013. And then they will repeat this charges by saying, you did not cooperate because of that. So we'll charge you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. It's not like 115 things, bro. It's not like I've stolen someone's mango, I've stolen someone's orange, I've stolen someone's phone, It's not like, yo, I'm a proper thief, man. It's the thing that they've picked up on an emo because of Rui Pinto, and they're recycling the same thing. When it was judged in the court of law, they said it. Like, all this sponsorship, overestimating. They said it's a joke. You can't say that. It's been found that are these Etihad company, are they related to City? No. You have to justify. So Premier League have to justify. They have to prove it. Who owns Etihad? There's no theories. There's no Jack. There's no John. There's no Smith. There's not the football terrace. Some channel can't get involved. They don't go. Some channel. Yeah. Can we ask you a question? Yeah. The Isman City Etihad related to these, bro. It has to be conclusive evidence. Like, yo. So, and tax fraud, bro. Mancini not paying his taxes. Why did he not get charged for tax fraud with Italian thing? He's an Italian citizen. How can he be paid backhand? Lived in Italy and he didn't pay tax.
Wait, in Italy or in the UK?
Italy, UK, tax fraud.
No. I asked you a question. Did he avoid tax in Italy or avoid tax in the UK?
Listen, as a citizen, you're allowed to pay tax.
He never answers the question.
No, I'm telling you, he's an Italian citizen. He's an
I'm
Italian
asking you, bro, if I go to Italy and I do fraud in Italy or I avoid tax in Italy are going to come and get my ass.
No,
if I come back,
let's say, for example, people don't know this. If I'm a British citizen, I go and work in Abu Dhabi, I come back with tax-free. I have to pay tax here.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm asking you,
that's what I'm saying. Fraud, because I'm a citizen here, no matter what. You're obliged to pay. So the same thing will happen to Mancini. Why didn't you not pay tax?
In what country? Oh, you're saying he came from the Italy to the UK, and so I don't even know what you're saying.
Paid backhand in Abu Dhabi, and the guy is an Italian citizen. Why didn't he pay tax?
Why do you call him and ask him? Because these questions you're trying to avoid.
That's what I'm saying. So you're trying to say this is bigger than it's a tax fraud, bro. It's been debated so simple. You got Richard Masters, who's a bunch of nobody trying to make his name, who I think will lose his job.
Oh, he will.
He's desperate to try to make this like a big case. But you know what? To me, I guarantee see will be fine for little things like, oh, you did not cooperate, oh, you didn't cut the grass. But all these big ones, they're gonna walk free, nothing's gonna happen. They've got the best lawyers. And at the end of the day, will rivals like Liverpool fans, United fans accept that we're not guilty if we're found not guilty? No.
I was, funny enough, I know this is a crazy channel to listen to, but I listen to TalkSport a lot. And it was raised on that channel that, no, it's true. It was raised on that channel. Hear this. Wait, hear this. Let me land. You haven't heard it. It's a good point. Why didn't the FA just put 10 charges, which probably will stick on Man City, instead of just doing 115? Most of them won't stick because, in my opinion, the grass not being cut correctly, that sounds like a load of rubbish, because it just makes the whole thing look even more silly. Like you've 115 charges, what 100 of them won't even stick. They'll get thrown out because they're a bunch of nonsense, or you just get fined for that. I think there's about 10 charges in there which you have done like fraud on, and I think you will face a sanction. What that sanction is, I don't know. But also, I do believe the FA don't want to put the league in jeopardy, because imagine a team has won the league 4 years in a row. They've also won the Champions League. They've won the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup. In that period, they basically have a stronghold on the league, and yet they're getting done for fraud. That's not a good omen on the Premier League. I think all the respectability of this league will go out of the window if that happens. And then, furthermore, you've then deducted them 25 points and you basically sent them to the Championship. That does not look good. So I don't know what will happen, but it'll be interesting to see. But if that does happen, what next for City then? Do you think Pep leaves?
I think so. I think that Pep, the only way that Pep is going to re-sign till maybe 2026 is if the charges get cleared up. I think he's waiting for the result. And I think he's waiting. I think if the charges do get cleared, or it's not that serious, I think he signs on, because you got to think about it from his perspective. You know, it's his legacy. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to, you know, he doesn't want that on his legacy. However, I see what Hamza's saying as well, and I agree that the big stuff like the Mancini contracts and the Etihad sponsorships, I don't think they'll have enough for those ones, because that has to go even. If that was the case, then it would become a criminal kind of case, and that's really serious shit. You know, that a lot of people would be in trouble. We'd probably get relegated for that. I'll be honest, we'd probably get relegated for that. But definitely, if Everton are getting what they call it, for not cooperating and spending a large amount of monies, and they're getting deducted 7 points. Of course, if that's the case with us, if we've spent a little bit out off the rules, we'll also get deducted points. We might get a transfer ban like Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? I expect all of those things. You know,
I think nothing will happen. I think nothing will happen. They'll not be found guilty. I think it's a joke. People have jumped in the bandwagon. I think nothing's gonna happen. I've read that cast report. Everything that was proved was such a joke. Like it was embarrassing for UEFA, and I think it will become embarrassing for Premier League. Premier League don't know who they're facing. These guys, Man City, are big boys. I'm so glad. Listen, I'm not saying that in a bragging way. I'm so glad that owner has money. I'm so glad we've got rich owners.
Because you can be putting the brown envelopes.
I just say, yo, can we give you a free solicitor? Are you joking? Nah, we're not doing that stuff. Yeah, we're not doing free solicitor level. We're going to the top. Yeah. And Lord Panic, that guy, yeah, he knows what he's doing. And I trust that team. I trust what they're going to do. It's going to become embarrassment for a lot of this fan channel like Osam, Teres, all these guys. All these guys are going to be embarrassed that day. And a lot of people have to apologize to Man City fans and say, you know what? That day, I want to take day off work. I want to be on the internet. I want to be on the channels. I want to be active everywhere. I want to make sure that I'm there. I'm there. I'm going to get apologies from every single one that insulted me. Every single fan that tried to doubt me. That's the day I want to make sure that everyone apologizes. 100%.
We'll throw a celebration on this channel just for you. I won't be there because I ain't celebrating you cheating football. However, I'll let you roam free. You can have free roam. You can do whatever you want. But anyways, looking forward to the season though. Obviously, as you've got your first game this weekend, which is against who?
Chelsea.
Oh, damn! You're playing away from home. What do you expect from that game? And obviously, given that Oscar Bob is not playing, will Rodri be fit? Because Foden's just come back from his holiday, so will he be fit? Will Kyle Walker be fit? Or do you think they'll play? And for fantasy reasons, I need to know because Rodri and Foden are my team. So what do you expect from that game?
To be honest, I'm not sure about what Hamza thinks, but Rodri, I don't know if the Rodri one is a difficult situation because he wasn't there in the Community Shield, and he's probably still been training behind the scenes, but I don't think we're going to push him in straight away. I expect him to probably start maybe against Ipswich. So I've got a feeling that he's going to play Kovacic in that game for some reason as the DM. I think he's going to do Kovacic, KDB, and something like maybe Bernardo, and then Foden and Doku or Savio on the wing, and then Haaland. I think that's what we will go with. But I'm confident. I'm confident because of what we did in the first half of the preseason game. We actually looked like we were a lot better than Chelsea, even though our preseason before Chelsea was not that great. You know, and now we've got better players back. Haaland, I think Haaland's gonna have his best season. He's looked really good in preseason. And he's looking really dangerous, especially after what Cucurella was saying about him. Did you guys see that video of Cucurella?
I can't wait.
What did he say?
He was saying, what did he say again? Hamza, that he was when he sees Haaland, that he runs away basically, and that he's scared of Cucurella. He trembles.
Yeah. You know? Wait, why did he say that?
Do you remember that song? It says Cucurella. Something Estrella, something Tierra, something Hansa. And I'm thinking, yo, why are you bringing Haaland? He doesn't even rhyme.
Oh, does that song have Haaland in it? I just heard the Paella Estrella bit.
Estrella. And then and that's what he made. And then he said Haaland something.
Yeah, Haaland trembles when he sees him or something.
Even the Spanish people are looking at him and say, "What are you doing?"
Oh, Haaland
you
Tremblay.
doing? Yeah.
That's crazy because you just won the Euros and you're singing about a guy who's not even at the Euros.
That's what I'm saying. So listen, I think we're that,
Oh, Chelsea fans made the chant.
No, I think, listen, Sunday Chelsea fans are scared. I'm speaking to a lot of Chelsea fans every day. They're scared. There's infighting. There's civil war that side. Yeah. A lot of Chelsea fans, some of them are worried. They're saying, take it easy. Don't take it, you know. And I know the families are worried. Last season, they had an appalling season. They're at home. There's more pressure on Chelsea. These guys have gone mad spending. There's no pressure on City. We don't need to come there and win. Chelsea need to come there.
Are you going to use that excuse every time you lose?
No. But Chelsea being at home, a lot of their fan base are saying, yo, you never gave us anything good last season. So this season, they expected to deliver. And this is the first Chelsea game. A lot of Chelsea fans are worried. They think they don't trust their defense. They've been conceding a lot of goals. They were celebrating Conor Gallagher leaving. Conor Gallagher is staying. They were celebrating Felix to come. Felix is staying. You see Felix staying at Atletico Madrid. It's mad. So Chelsea are going there with Pedro Neto, who they're not sure whether he's gonna play. Cole Palmer's not much fit. And I think we should be able to beat Chelsea. We've beaten them preseason 4-1. We walked all over them. So I think when I look at Chelsea, I respect Chelsea, but I think we should go there, start our strong team. I wanted Oscar Bob to play.
Is Foden going to be there?
Foden's going to be playing.
Is Walker going to be there? Even though I think he's crap, but
I think Walker's not going to. Walker's going to play anything.
I think he will, Hamza.
I think Diaz playing. I think Vardy is playing. Yeah. I think Akanji is definitely playing. Those three are definitely playing. Yeah, Stones, that guy, oh my God. If Stones doesn't play, that means they don't trust his fitness already.
Yeah, but how can you be unfit when you were fit for? This is my problem with some of these England players. Or two. Him and Luke Shaw are two players. How are you fit for your country? You were fine. Luke Shaw obviously wasn't fit for the start of the tournament. He came in the quarterfinals, if I can remember correctly, and he played throughout. He obviously didn't start the semi-final, but he played the whole of the final. You were fit. You're fine. Now you missed the first 2 games of the season. Stones, you played the whole tournament. He played every game, every minute. He was fine. So if he's not fit now, what the hell's going on? Yeah. That to me, I know people say country of a club, especially if you've won everything, but come on, you're getting paid big wages. At least have a little bit of respect about yourself and show up. Because it'll be interesting, because I don't know who's going to win. I think I know who's going to win. I just know what the scoreline will be. I think Haaland has looked good in pre-season and correct. I think Kovacic has looked decent. I think O'Reilly's looked decent, but this could be a big step up. So it'll be interesting to see.
Hey,
but go on.
Sorry, Dan. Yeah, I was gonna say someone that you can put into your FPL. Yeah, Jack Grealish. Yeah, listen, as long as he gets the minutes, if he plays the way he's been playing in pre-season, I think he's 6.5 mil.
Yeah,
I'll put him in. Listen, Grealish, as long as he plays the way he does in pre-season, listen, Doku can go on the right if need be. You know what I'm saying? The Grealish is very important for this team. You know what
I have Doku in my team.
Yeah, to be fair, Doku as well. I don't know how many games Doku will play because we've got Savio that was playing left wing when he came on. Grealish was playing. So I'm a little bit too unsure on the Savio and Doku thing at the minute. But I think if he trusts Grealish, but there's something about I don't think we've talked about how toxic it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying, that on Sunday, because obviously we all know what happened with the Enzo thing during the summer. You know, the Chelsea fans are gonna be there for the first time since that situation, and then obviously the way the club have kind of swept under the carpet. Pochettino, who was getting six games in the run, unbeaten at the end of the season, gets sacked. You think that they would upgrade, they ends up bringing Enzo Maresca and, a Leicester City manager, promotion that was handing out the cones for Pep Guardiola.
Here we go. Main character syndrome, but carry on.
Hey, I just have to say, I just have to spray that little something, about that, because you've had the full summer, to sort out your defense, and your defense still looks even worse than last season. How does it look? Thiago Silva's left, and you haven't really brought anybody in. Yeah, you bought Toulson. Who's Toulson? And you bought in a City Academy product. That's who you bought in. A Fulham guy, fair enough. Fulham, yeah, he did his thing at Fulham, okay. But you're bringing in Toulson. Yeah, okay. This Brazilian left back that nobody's really ever heard of.
What's his name?
I don't even know his name. I don't even know his name.
Who's this?
This left back that they brought in.
What is it Vega?
Oh, that Vega guy. Yeah, who's this guy that they brought? Random guy.
AI bots. They're bringing AI bots for their defense. But at the end of the day, it's not this whatever his name is, Vega, Santos, whatever his name is.
Gabriel Vega, that's it. Gabriel Vega, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever it is.
Where did they sign this guy?
They signed him from, I'm gonna say Italy, but I could be wrong. I actually could be wrong. Where the hell did they sign?
I remember Gabriel Vega. They used to play
because Celta Vigo. I remember that he can play DM.
Is it the guy at Chelsea?
Yeah.
The Gabriel Vega that was supposed to be a top player was the one that went to Saudi. Remember?
Gabriel Vega is his name. He used to play for Celta Vigo. Al Ali.
Is that guy that Chelsea signed?
Yeah.
No. Did Chelsea sign that guy?
Yeah. Wait. I'm misleading everyone. I'm misleading everyone. I've literally just Googled it and it gave me the wrong. Renato Vega.
I thought Gabriel Vega went to Saudi. He was supposed to be a good player. Remember?
Okay, so Renato Vega played for Sporting Lisbon. He played for Augsburg. He played for Basel. Then he played for Chelsea. I'm pretty sure he's a DM and a left back.
So listen, how can your defense look worse than last season? Yeah, your goalkeeper. They were saying that they were trying to sign the Valencia.
They're saying he's Calafiori's replacement from Basel.
Calafiori.
Bro, this 7-year contract and signing Cole Palmer for like bloody 9-10 years, man.
Because they're prison.
Bro.
Come on, the prison sentence. Hey, free Cole Palmer. Free the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Cole Palmer signed 2033. Oh my days. These guys are scammers. I've never had 2033 contract.
Maybe Chelsea was the other Vega. Could have. Chelsea have been hoarding players all summer. But do you know what? The Palmer one, I don't have a problem with it only because how many years was he on before?
He was on 2029.
So what's that from now? That's about 5. So what? He added 2 more. It's not the end of the world.
4 more. 2033, bro. It's mad.
Wait, what?
2033.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, it's mad, bro.
I mean, I don't really care.
What contracts are these guys?
So Mo said he was on till 2031. So I mean,
how much is he on? He's going to
the paperwork comes in. You didn't read the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? He coming in.
That's crazy.
That he signed it.
The problem is that surely I don't know if he has a release clause or not, but what happens if he wants to leave in 2 years because Chelsea aren't doing what he wants? He can't just up and leave because he's there for pretty much forever. Number 2, what happens if he breaks his leg? I know teams have insurances and all of that now, but if he breaks his leg and he's half the player he is, if he's on 250k a week, getting him at the club is going to be long. So I'm not sure what they were thinking with that. They should have just left him. You can upgrade the terms, but just have the same years. I'm pretty sure you can do that. But instead, Mo said he got a 2-year extension plus 75k more. Jesus Christ.
I didn't imagine, man.
Yeah.
But I want to quickly go to the other side of Manchester. Obviously, my lot, big us up. We obviously signed Xerxes. We signed De Ligt. We signed Mazraoui. We signed. There's only 3 players we bought. Jesus Christ! If not, we're screwed. We signed De Ligt. Oh, Yoro's injured. Obviously, that's 4 players. We got one of them injured, of course. We took you to penalties in the extra time. I thought we played quite well. We played a lot better than we did in large parts of last season. I think there's a lot to be desired and a lot to work on for next season. However, my 2 biggest concerns, or 3 even, where's the goals going to come from? Because I don't see anyone up front that was going to bag us 20 plus goals this season. Rashford maybe, but what Rashford will turn up? I think our midfield is terrible. I will stand on that. I don't Casemiro, if he plays, if he's on his day and if he's looking to be interested, could be one of the best players in this league. However, if he performs anything near what he did last season, we're screwed. And number 3, injuries. Because again, how's Euro already playing 1 or 2 games? He's already injured. I imagine we have another injury crisis. We could be screwed. So, what do you think of Man United this season, and where do you think we could go?
Man, United. Man, I think United it's one of those seasons which I think the top 3 is already done. I think they won't get into the top 3. I think for United,
who's the top 3?
I think it'll be City, Arsenal, Liverpool. I think.
How did you get Liverpool in there?
You know what it is? I seen them in a few of the preseason games, yeah, and they were looking. They're probably the best team out of the top 6 teams that were in preseason. I think the only Zubimendi, that's a big loss for them. But I think United, it all depends on what, as you said as well, Danny, where the goals are going to come from, which Rashford is going to show up. Is Sancho or Anthony going to bring anything to the table, or are they just going to do circles? And
wait, will they even be there? Will both? Because look at it this way: you've said Sancho and Anthony. If they both stay, you have 3 right wingers, you have 2 left wingers, and you have 2. Xerxes kind of like a forward 10, whatever. So you have but 2 forwards ish. So where's he going to play? How are you going to fill this in?
That's it. And then Højlund as well. Listen, I think Højlund. I don't really. I think he's a good player. Listen, I think at the second half of the season he was improving, but I don't think he's going to be the guy to take United to the next level. But Garnacho, fair enough. I feel like Garnacho's the only kind of
I agree.
Real kind of okay. You know that he's gonna do something, but the other guys, I'm not sure. So what would you do? Would you do what Gary Neville said and do the whole? I think he said 4 diamond thing with Casemiro, Mount.
So on that, I'll quickly elaborate after. So here today has asked, United should place higher than Chelsea. Damn it, how many goals do you expect from Rashford? See, I can't answer this because I agree with the first bit. I think we should place higher than Chelsea. I just think if we have shown we are a top 4 side. Like I know you can have all your opinions about Man United, this and that, but we are a top 4 side. You've seen it many years. I don't think we've even finished outside Champions League positions 2 years in a row. In I don't know, over a decade, or probably I don't even know, since even Fergie left, we've either finished 6th or 8th, 7th, whatever, and then gone back into the top 4. So I think that's something to look at. Rashford is inconsistent sometimes, so if he plays well and he turns up, he could get 25 overall in all comps. If not, we could be in for another 8. Furthermore, in addition to what you said, I don't mind the diamond, but who is it? So you said Casemiro, is it Kobe, Bruno, Mount?
Yeah, Casemiro, Kobe, Mount.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So who's the 2 up front?
That's the problem. Would you put Garnacho with Rashford, Højlund with Garnacho?
Because none of them are playing like actual strikers. They can both hold width. But if they both hold width, who's in the box? That might mean that maybe Mount can box crash. However, if we're playing against a team, I don't know what team, a Brighton or what's a middle place team, Fulham, Crystal Palace, we need to be able to keep the ball. Who in that team is keeping the ball? There you go. That's the literally here today said Lissandro has to stay fit. Your centre back being that big to your whole system because he's one of your best ball players and one of the best players on the ball in your whole squad. That's terrible. I think we need midfielders, and we're getting linked to Ugarte. We're getting linked to this. These are just runners. I think now we've got the physicality, and I think we've upped the physical aspects of our team where I think we can have more durability. We can get around the pitch more, but that doesn't mean we can control the game. We can't. Casemiro treats like a bomb. Bruno sometimes hoofs it. I don't see Mount as a ball player. Rashford isn't great. Who?
You don't rate Mount?
No. Okay, I do. Yeah, but I'll be honest, I do. But I don't think he was as good as what Chelsea's fans said originally. Not when they all turned on him. Originally, I don't think he's that good. And 2, where does he play? Him and Bruno can't play together. I don't think they can. I think they're too similar.
That's it. And I think I don't know what you think about this as well, Dammy, but I think even McTominay for United is better than Mount. You know what I'm saying?
He should be gone.
He should be, but I think he's done more for United. Last season, I think he done more for United in the games than Mason Mount. I really don't like Mason Mount as a player since he's joined United. You know what I'm saying?
Like what's United first team lineup?
Okay, so let's this is a hypothetical. Sorry, I even forgot. We have one player who I do rate a lot, and I'll say him in a minute. We do have it's Onana in goal. I don't trust him. I think a Bozo moment is always 2 seconds away. We
This guy,
have
Yeah.
eh, if Luke Shaw is not going to be fit for now, then it's going to be Dallo or Mazraoui, both sides even, because whatever. It will be Yora's injured, so forget him for now. It'll be Martinez and Delit. It will be Casemiro DM. It'll be Kobe Mainu next to him. And if we're not going to do the diamond, it'll be Bruno as the third midfielder. Then it will be Rashford. See, okay, so it'll be Rashford, it'll be Diallo or Garnacho, and it will be I don't know, Hoyland when he's back. However, Hoyland's injured, so it will probably be Mount. So that'll be it. So yeah, see that stinks. I'm sorry, that stinks.
Oh man.
The back four is fine.
So
It's everything in front of it.
back four will be Luke Shaw, Lenny Yoro, and
What's happening about
No. I said if Luke Shaw is fit, Luke Shaw, it'll be Martinez, Delit, and Dallo Mazraoui.
so
so
no
Lenny Yoro doesn't play.
Who?
Lenny
He's
Yoro.
injured. He's injured.
No, what about if Lenny Yoro's back?
I don't know. I'm not the manager. I don't know. I can't. It'll probably be Martinez for now because he's more experienced and he's so integral to our system, especially playing out from the back. So he might start.
I don't rate that United team, you know. I
Yeah,
think
no,
this is
I
a good
mean
team.
it's not really
I
a
think
crime to.
Sandro Martinez is injury prone. I think Luke Shaw is injury prone. I think you got a lot of centre backs, man. You got
Mazraoui's
Johnny
injury prone.
Maguire, yeah, Mazraoui, Dallo. Man United have got a lot, but they've got a lot of meaty players.
what happened to the what they call it, the one-on-one defending demon, Wan-Bissaka?
He's to be shit. Oh, he's you not here? He's at West Ham.
He's at West Ham. Yo,
Yeah, he went West Ham, my guys went West Ham.
I haven't even checked that. Yo, that's bad.
Yeah,
Like,
he went
I rate it, man.
2 days ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago. Something like
oh
that.
my days, man.
He's gonna do what? You're gonna regret selling him. I
We're
think.
not going to regret anything. Stop this. We're not going to regret anything.
That's bad. No, but you know what it is, Dammy. Yeah? I'll be real. As soon as I agree, yeah, the defense, the midfield. I think I agree with him, Hamza. Yeah, with I think the team on paper it looks a little bit too good to be true, but at the same time, I think the defense is so right. If Onana goes anywhere near his level at Inter Milan, then he's a good goalkeeper on his day. But I think he's definitely got some balls on moments. But it's that front three. I think I'll be honest. If you're Ten Hag, don't start Rashford. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but when Hoyland is back, I'd be thinking of putting Garnacho left and Diallo on the right because Diallo was cooking us in the Community Shield.
Do you know what it is? I'm gonna look at it this way. So Rashford has to start for now. However, if at any point you feel like this is not working or he's out of form, Garnacho, because what I've noticed is Garnacho does look like he's ready to step up to the plate. I may not rate his football fundamentals, but he looks like he plays with no fear. So if he loses the ball, he's gonna go again. He's gonna go again. He's gonna try. He's gonna shoot. He's gonna get into dangerous areas. So if that's gonna happen, play him on the left. Just let him do whatever. And like you said, Diallo, who's been cooking for a few months now, pre-season and near the end of the season, he looks good and he's creative. So if you play him and you have Hoyland in the middle, then you're more likely to get more chances for Hoyland to at least waste. If Hoyland misses 20 chances like he did last season, I don't care because at least I do care, but at least I can blame the player and not the system. But if nobody's creating for Hoyland, then it just makes no sense. You have a striker there who can't really create as much for himself, not being given the ball. So we're interested. I will get onto the last subjects before everyone needs to leave wherever. Arsenal and Liverpool. What do we think of them pre-season, and what do you think is going to happen for them this season?
Man. Hey, man, we gotta let Hamza. We know Arsenal. Arsenal, yo, listen.
We know them, man. We know these lot, man. We just know them. Bunch of talkative fans that are just talking as if they won anything. Mediocre football club, mediocre manager. Yeah.
Wait, who's this?
Now I'm talking about the fan base.
But they don't have a mediocre manager. They have a good manager.
I'm talking about mediocre meaning that not winning. To me, mediocre is not winning. A manager who basically got pickpocketers. I don't know what manager would have. Where did he find pickpocketers, man? This guy managed to get pickpocketers and come to their team and to pickpocket them. I'm thinking this guy, this Arteta guy, he's desperate to win. He's desperate. He's a hungry manager. I think they'll come second. I think City will win the league. I think they'll come second. And I think Arteta has to be under pressure. I think he has to be under pressure, because when you spend that kind of money, when you're being backed with all these players and you don't deliver the league title on fake promises, I think it's time for Arsenal fans to call him out now. Absolutely. Because, bro, you can't. City a week. Surely your favorites now. By far. You know? But they'll play this.
Wait. Is this your like, I know what you do here. Is this what you're doing where you're going to do the underdog gimmick? You did it before the season has started. So in 7 weeks' time, when you're like 15 points behind, you're not. But let's just pretend you are. You can reference this specific podcast and then you're going to screen grab it and say, I already predicted it. We will never win anything. I see you. And if you win, you're going to say that, look, we came from the depths of hell where we had no Oscar Bob, no new signings, Alvarez left, and we still won the league, bro.
Yeah, 100%. We've been
It's
done
not
over
100%. That's
this season.
fraudulent.
We've
That's
been done
fraudulent.
over. I've said it, damn it. From beginning, I've said it.
What?
I'm
That
not
what?
happy not having a Rodri back up. I'm not happy that we haven't replaced Alvarez. Now we've lost Oscar Bob. We're under pressure. They have to sign now. Now, but I think the players they needed to sign Danny are gone. They could have gone for Danny Olmo. They love the release clause. They could have gone for that. I think another player. People are talking about Eze. Eze is a replacement. Eze is a good player.
You could sign Bruno Guimaraes for midfield.
But 100 million, Danny. How am I going to spend 100 million on that player?
Yeah, that's the only thing. You can't rationalize that. How can you say 100 million?
On Bruno Guimaraes.
But actually, quickly, back to Arsenal. This is a great point from here to there. I can't believe Arsenal turned down 27.5 and 30 million bids for Nketiah. He obviously thinks Havertz and Nketiah are good enough. No excuses. Win or vacate his post. It's true. So they've got a situation now where I think it's Marseille and Bournemouth were interested in Nketiah. I think Marseille made those two bids. They said no because they wanted more. And then they've gone and signed, obviously, Greenwood and I think they're trying to get Awahi. And then Bournemouth were interested and they've probably seen that. And I think they've signed, who is it? Like one Brazilian striker. Did you see this? What's his name?
Brazilian striker.
Yeah, Bournemouth signed Brazilian. Yeah, they've signed a Brazilian striker. I can't remember his name. Evan Nilsson. I think he's from Porto.
That'll be a good sign.
Yeah.
Oh no, have they signed Evan Nilsson?
Yeah, Evan Nilsson. Yeah, they signed him, and I saw that. And then so now that means that who's going to sign Eddie Nketiah? He's on 100k as well. So who's going to buy him?
Arsenal are desperate. They're trying to sell players that no one wants. They're trying to say Nketiah for how much million were they trying to sell?
Like from in between 25 to 35 million. I can't remember what it's.
Oh, you know, G certified. How much did you sell Liam Delap? 25 million plus 5 million.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, man, 30 million.
That doesn't make any sense.
Bro, we signed it. No, we sold Delap. We sold Delap.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense though, because he played for what, Sheffield United last season, right?
But that's the City side. That's what they do. They sell players. They sell players, youth players, for 30 million, 25 million, 30 million. That's their value.
So why is that their value?
Same as McAtee. If McAtee's not careful, he'll be the next one.
Yeah,
how?
McAtee will be allowed to play this season and his value will go up. As soon as he touches ball with City, his value goes up. Yeah, man.
As for Arsenal, listen, I think I've said this before. I think Arteta's on death row now. You know what I'm saying? He's on. It's now that if it's to do or die, he needs to. This is his trial. It's the trial of Arteta. This is the season. Yeah, it's the trial.
He's certified that he's on death row.
It's the trial.
Hey, bro, the guys have his last will. This is his last will. Absolutely.
Now, the thing is, if he does not win anything, even the Carabao Cup, the Energy Drink Cup, whatever you want to say, if he does not win that cup and he goes the same way as last season, fair enough. If you tell me he takes the Arsenal to a Champions League final or they lose
No. Don't do that. Well, you're going to finish with losing again, aren't you?
No, I'll say it, dummy. Like, listen, if he takes them, if he does that thing where he can actually, you know, you can be like, okay, he's a Champions League, then I can understand why they won't sack him at that point. But if we win the league again and he gets knocked out in Europe early on, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't even matter against really who at this rate, because Arsenal fans are telling us that they're the best team in the world these days. Yeah? If Arsenal get knocked out and don't win anything, Arteta has to go. He has to go because if the Arsenal will just be the new Tottenham, they'll be the Pochettino. They'll be the Pochettino Tottenham. That's what's happening right now. And the only unfortunate thing, for them is that for all the good football that they play, it will not be remembered if they don't win anything. The big, and I'm talking about the big stuff. You know what I'm saying? The Premier League, because Leicester City won an FA Cup. Wigan beat us to win an FA Cup. You know what I'm saying? They need to now take it to the next level. So Liverpool are on the different. They're on a different kind of. Liverpool can kind of just start the season. You know, Liverpool can almost just be like, you know what? You know, we've lost our manager. We're okay. You know, we need top four's a good season, and I can hear it. But Arsenal, no. Arsenal, this is they have to do something this season. You know?
Yeah, no, I hear you. Anyway, thank you for that. Before we wrap up, I've got one mad cough. Before we wrap up, I want to do two things. I want to get your predictions for the league table and like top goal scorer, best player. But before we do that, Mo has asked game week 1 predictions. So the games are, I'll go through it. I want you to give me your predictions for every single game. So the first game is Friday. Like I said, with the curtain season opener is Man United versus Fulham. Who have we got? Me personally, I think Man United are winning that. I think it'll be a relatively good game because they signed ESR. They signed a couple of other good players. However, I still think we'll be too strong. So I'm going 3-1.
Because they lost Pauline, is it? Pauline.
Yeah, Pauline is in Bayern Munich.
No, I think United will win it at 1-0. 1-0.
You now win 2-1. 2-0.
Okay. Next game, you never know. Ipswich. This is going to be Ipswich's first game in the Premier League. I don't know if this is ever or in about 20-something years, but they play Liverpool at home, 12:30 kickoff. Who do you have for that? I'm gonna go with. I think Ipswich might stay up, but I'll save that till later. I'm gonna go with Liverpool 3-1.
Yeah, I think it's good. Liverpool
4-1 or 5-1.
5-1. I'm gonna say 2-1. 2-1.
2-1. Okay. The third game is Arsenal versus Wolves. Do you know what? I was watching one clip on Twitter. I know it's not always good to look at clips, and Wolves were kicking some serious ball. I think it was against. Who did they play? It was like a top 3 side in their country, and I'm pretty sure it was either Spain or Italy. I can't remember. Anyways, but I still think Wolves are probably going to get pumped. I think it's going to be like the routine Arsenal 3-1 win or 4-1 win.
Exactly the same, man. I think it'll be 3-1. Yeah, man. Arsenal, I think they won't lose. I don't see them losing that whole tournament.
I'm sorry about you.
They're winning. They're winning now.
Everton. I'll whiz through Everton versus Brighton. That one, I think I put a 2-2 draw there. Do you say that?
1-1.
1-1.
Newcastle, Southampton.
Newcastle winning that.
2-0.
Yeah, I think 3-0 Newcastle. Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth.
I like the look of Bournemouth. I think it's going to be 3-1 to Bournemouth.
I think Nottingham Forest winning that.
I think it will be a draw, and I also think Nottingham Forest are in trouble. West Ham, Aston Villa. That's a very good game, and I'm actually undecided on who I think will win. So I'm going with a 3-3 draw.
Oh, now I think Villa will just win it. I think it will be 2-1. 2-1 Villa.
2-1.
On Sunday, we've got Brentford who host Crystal Palace.
Palace was ended the season crazy. Last season.
They've lost Olise. Who did they replace him with? Ismail Assar, is it?
Yeah, you could say they have signed Ismail Assar, but I don't know if that's the replacement.
Who else did they sign? Crystal Palace.
I have no idea.
They signed, I think, who's that Wolfsburg centre back that used to get ratings all the time? Yeah, well, who's the Wolfsburg centre back? You all know him. If I say his name now, it's like, damn, what's his name? Okay, so they've signed Ismail Assar. They signed Chadi Riyad. He's from Barcelona. They signed Kamada. I think he's a good player from Lazio.
Kamada. Yes. Kamada. They signed Kamada.
They signed a centre back. Maybe.
They signed David.
I thought they signed a centre back, but maybe not.
No.
I think
they were. I think they. What's that? There's a Wolfsburg. Go on.
Yeah.
No,
I think Palace will win. I think 2-1. Yeah, man. I'm backing Palace that game.
Yeah, I think Palace will win that game. 3-1. I think Brentford might be in trouble. Chelsea versus Man City. I'm gonna go 3-1 Man City.
Mm.
I'm gonna say 2-0. I think we'll win 2-0, 2-0 City.
And lastly,
will
on
be-
Monday, sorry, you'll be there. Okay. Lastly, on Monday, Leicester host Spurs.
You know what? I think Leicester are gonna win. You know, I think Leicester are gonna win.
I don't see that. I actually think Leicester are in trouble. I don't rate Steve Cooper as a manager at all.
Oh, is that Steve Cooper as a manager?
Yep.
Wait, Forest manager. Forest
No,
manager.
the Forest manager. Yeah.
Nah. You know what it is? You know what it is, Dammy? I rate Steve Cooper. I think I don't rate that his football, but I think that he's a good to stay in a division. I think he's one of those managers that will be remembered just to keep teams in the division. So I think Leicester City will do it 1-0, but it all depends on Tottenham. How Tottenham approach this season. Because listen, if losing Maddison is gonna make you turn you into a Europa League team, then you've got big problems. So
it's true. But before we get to the last bit, so I'm going to read a couple of comments. Here today said, G Certified, did you see how bad Arteta was schooled in Europe by Tisha and Constance-How? Arteta couldn't cope with UCL officials not allowing dirty set piece tactics. Mr. Abdu said, every channel I always see Arsenal hate fest in the comment section. It's not normal, it's obsessive. It's almost like they're bullied by gunners in school. It's boring now. I'm 27. You didn't bully anyone. And then here today said, what's boring is the constant excuse making and hero worship of a manager who hasn't won a big thing yet. That is a fact. And Mo lastly says, 1-0 Palmer Dagger. I don't think that's going to happen. I think there's going to be a crazy goal fest. The last thing we should do is the league positions, but I'm not sure where Hamza is. So what I might just get you both to do is send me the list on Twitter and I'll post it before the league starts tomorrow. But anyways, that's all from us today. Like I said, guys, thank you for tuning in, and make sure you subscribe on the YouTube and the Twitter, and we'll have more content coming out every week this season. Look forward to seeing you all, and thank you, G Certified, for coming on.
Big up Hamza as well, man. We're here. We'll be back though for the season.
We'll be back.
Watch along Sunday.
Yeah, watch along Sunday as well.
Yeah.